my experience of dealing with cash pay patients is that the longer it takes to get them to become a patient, the more money that they spend. Now that's in stark contrast to what most people want. Most people in business want a customer like that. They want them to spend money and they hope like crazy that those patients are going to stay. Now I think that's where the problem is with insurance-based businesses. The insurance-based business, the typical phone call, and again, don't take this the wrong way, but the typical phone call is usually, hello, what's your insurance? Give us your insurance number, give us your address, give us your details, let's get you scheduled tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Now that's not going to do that much to build empathy, to build equity, to build connection, to build that level of trust ultimately, and even to help the insurance businesses, the insurance pay patients, understand what they're actually getting into. Because the fallacy is that they want PT. Well, they don't. Nobody really wants PT. We know that by now. What people want is an outcome. What they want is something that helps them improve their life. What I propose that the insurance businesses start to do is that they spend a little longer on the phone on the front end. They spend more time asking value-based questions so that they get a deeper relationship with patients. Because after all, here's a question for an insurance-based business owner that might stretch your thinking. How does it make you feel to think that patients are using you simply because you take their insurance? I don't like the idea of that if I'm an insurance-based business owner. I would like to think that patients are choosing me for a hell of a lot more than just the fact that I'm in network with Anthem or Cigna or whoever. That's not necessarily a good place from which to start, and is why I believe a lot of insurance businesses struggle with keeping patients on schedule. As soon as it gets to 6, 7 or 8 sessions, patients have a tendency to want to drop off. The $25 co-pays, the $50 co-pays, the $75 co-pays, all of these conversations get harder further into the treatment. However, I believe they get harder further into the treatment because there's less work done at the start, and that's the paradox. The cash pay business has to spend more time, but ultimately the cash pay patient then stays longer. They spend more money. They buy the wellness, they buy the Pilates, they buy all of the orthotics and the year of care and everything that is being offered further down the line, because the relationship was established at the beginning of time and somebody took the time because they had to take the time to spend the time to build that level of trust that ultimately makes the difference between somebody wanting to pay $300 cash in out of pocket or not at all. Now contrast that again with an insurance-based business, usually a very quick phone call, a referral from a doctor, there's no real relationship built, there's no value-added questions, there's no real deep connection made, there's no preeminence in effect before the patient arrives at the practice. It's often taken for granted that the patient wants PT, the patient's going to buy PT. What the insurance businesses are finding is that they do want PT at the start, but 6, 7 or 8 sessions in, all of a sudden they don't want PT anymore. And that business is scrambling to try and keep that patient on schedule. And I put it to you, insurance-based businesses, the reason is there's not as much work being done at the front as it should be. If you take a leaf out of the cash-based business model where you're having to spend more time on that first phone call with your marketing, build deeper relationships with your patients at the start before they spend money with you, don't take it for granted that they're going to actually show up every single session just because they're insurance. I put it to you that you will get those patients to stay with you for longer, they're going to spend more money with you, they're going to have more sessions, and yes, they'll even buy your upsell.
Thanks for watching this video, and if you found it helpful, and if you now find yourself thinking, I wonder what else this person can help me with, head over to paulgough.com/books, where you can find my best-selling books, which will show you how to add more profit to your practice. Or send an email to paul@paulgough.com to ask about how we can help you accelerate the growth and profitability of your clinic. And by the way, if you know anybody who would find this helpful, please share this video out. Thanks so much.